Okay, just to make sure I got the point across. The purpose of this class is to give you tips so that your score on the SAT goes up. The hidden agenda is to get ideas of really important books exposed to you, but that's not what you paid for, so I'm going to deliver what you paid for. I'm just going to give you some extra stuff, how to get it. If you knew one phrase from this book and could quote it, that might get you into school better than having a high score on the SAT. You can have a high score on the SAT and not get into the college of your choice. That happens because many schools, in addition to looking for the high score, GPA, SAT, they're also looking for something called the spiky student. Many of us have been told we have to be well-rounded. We have to, have those extracurricular activities in addition to the GPA and the goods, maybe some volunteer hours. Show that you've got good character. Have you heard stuff like that? Yeah, right. Put yourself into the position of being an admissions advisor, an admissions officer who's looking at applications. And you got 4,000 people who've asked to come to be on your campus. And you have to select 500. Now, one way to do that is you stack up all the applications, you go to a staircase, and you throw them down. And the ones that get all the way to the bottom, that's who you select. Now, that's one way to select, right? And you might actually get a really interesting group of people. But usually what they do is they look at the scores and they throw out anybody who hasn't scored enough in the SAT. It's just easier. We don't need to deal with all those academic issues. If you can get a good SAT score, you're going to be in that first batch. Then they're going through that maybe 2,000 people to find their 500. How do they select those 500 people? You're creating a community on the campus. And we're looking for people who will be in drama, who will be engineers, who will do well in the business department. And you look for things that are, I call it spiky. They stick out. It's like you're holding a piece of paper and there's something that's sticking out here. It's like it doesn't fit all the others. It's not well-rounded. It's like instead of doing a lot of volunteer hours in different places, they only volunteered in one place for 4 summers. I mean, that's an unusual kind of person. And that attracts attention, especially if that person has posted on the internet a website advocating more people to go do that activity, such as, I don't know, cleaning up a beach, maybe? Maybe they loved this one section of the beach and they made sure that beach had no litter on it for 4 years. And they actually, walked that one section of the beach themselves daily, and they took pictures of it and they posted, let's keep this beach clear. And it became, let's keep this beach clear YouTube channel. And can you imagine what a cool thing it would be to have that student on my campus, the person who got that beach clear, became famous on YouTube for keeping a beach clear. That's the kind of spiky person they sometimes look for. So it's possible to have a high SAT score, a high GPA, and not get selected because there was this other person who was spiky. My goal is to help you if you want to become